Topping our news today at noon, Sarasota County fire crews and neighboring fire departments spent the morning trying to control a massive warehouse fire. The blaze started just before 5 o'clock this morning inside a warehouse on South Packing House Road in Sarasota, just west of Interstate 75. ABC 7's Rebecca Vargas joins us live from the scene with more on what's happening now. Rebecca?
Yeah, Scott, just 7 hours later than when this blaze began, just now the state fire marshal is starting to scale back the resources. As we can see behind me, though, those warehouses are a complete and total loss. You can see some rubble along the road there. Now, this massive blaze all began around 4:52 this morning. That's when the fire department got a call from a man inside the warehouse. Him and his friend were recording music in a studio that's inside there. When firefighters responded, the flames could be seen coming from multiple structures. While the fire is now completely contained, it took 80+ firefighters and multiple agencies within the county working together to control this 6-alarm fire. Even SCAT was bussing in firefighters on different shifts. We're told that it was a 12-engine response initially, and even Longboat Key Fire Department came in to help early this morning. No one was injured or has been reported injured at this time. The 3 people inside a portion of that warehouse are now out safe. They tell us they heard an explosion. Let's hear what they had to say.
We stopped and he heard something, thought it was a knock at the door.
Okay.
Opened the door and we seen flickering light. He stepped outside and seen that the building was on fire. And we started hauling equipment out.
I looked down about 5 units and it's just an inferno. And Ronnie just goes, grab equipment, grab equipment, grab equipment. And we just grabbed a bunch of stuff. It was so hot by my truck. I mean, it was scorching, so I just flew out as fast as I could with the last stuff. Ronnie kept going in almost, I mean, he risked his life.
The fire was involved of one of the entire warehouses that ran about 200 feet long towards the interstate from the roadway. The entire roof was on fire at the time we arrived.
Now, JR's old packing house, the restaurant, is still standing behind me. It's only suffered minor fire and smoke damage to the back, but some of those businesses in those warehouses, including that music recording industry business there, as well as an inflatables company, a lot of people, a lot of businesses just stored some of their equipment in these warehouses. It's a complete loss. They've lost everything, which is tens of thousands worth in equipment that they've lost. So far, that's all we know, but we will continue to update you. The state fire marshal is continuing to assess the situation. The small burns have been contained, but as they move the wreckage, they're keeping their eye on that for now. So, Scott, as we report out here in Sarasota, back to you in the studio.
Rebecca, real quick, there's some road closures I know you wanted to mention, right?
Yes, right now we're standing on South Packing House Road at Palm. That's completely closed right now from Palmer all the way down to Bay Vista. You can't go through, and we've heard of a lot of slowdowns on Cattleman Road due to these road closures. So be aware that those are still active at this point.